We're recording. Gemini is taking notes. We're transcribing. Trying to minimize my mouse clicks a bit. So we're going to give this a shot on Google Meets. So welcome. We're PQ Interop call number 27. We kind of have a common flow that we're going through. We're going to be talking about DevNet 3. So let's jump into client updates. If you could kind of give a sense of where you're at in implementation, spec tests, Docker delivery, interop for DevNet 3. That'd be great. Let's start with the Zeem team.
Hi, Will. Hello, everyone. So that update on our side is that we have been working on resolving some of the issues with regard to checkpoint sync, some of the issues that are with regard to our DevNet 3 PR, and we are also getting Lean Quick Start ready for DevNet 3. So as in all, we are basically waiting for some of the client to interop with us because things seem to be working on our end, and we would be happy if some other client is out there which is ready and we can start the interoping efforts to push this forward.
Great. Thanks, guys. Sure. Ream team.
Sweet. So I mean, thank you, Gajendra. We should be ready to interop it. We should be ready to. Oh my God, my throat is being very weird right now. It's dried out. One second. Yeah,
Sharik, you are working hard. You're working too hard.
Too hard. So we should be ready to interop with another client. However, I'm not sure if we'll finalize because we have we've implemented the spec completely. I've gone through multiple times. I think we have everything in there. However, our self-finalization tests are currently do not seem to pass. But with this new committee aggregation stuff, there may be something that the tests itself are not doing for us to reach finalization. So I'm currently debugging that, and I think the Zeem's current DevNet 3 Docker image should be ready to start testing. I mean, for tomorrow, day after, it may not pass, but like soon after that, it may start passing. And then on the DevNet 2 side, we just saw yesterday we were reaching 13,000 slots. We fixed some minor stuff on the log side. Some of our logs were slightly big, so we fixed that. And yeah. So DevNet 3, we should be getting there within this week.
Awesome. Clean team. And Camille might be traveling. Yeah, I think he mentioned he was going to be AFK. Lantern.
Yep. Thanks, Bill. Hi, everyone. So yeah, on the DevNet 3 side, we have implemented all the specs for committee aggregation, and the tests are passing. And we also ran a local test of 4 Lantern nodes running DevNet 3 and could see justification finalization. So yeah, basically at the same stage as Zeem team, we could release a DevNet 3 image to see if interop works. On the DevNet 2 side, yeah, just been fixing bugs, mainly related to the certificate that is used in Quick Protocol, being able to rotate that when it expires, so fixing those kind of issues. Also, I know there was a comment in Telegram about checkpoint sync testing. So Lantern in DevNet 2 branch implements serving finalized and justified states for checkpoint sync, but it doesn't yet have a flag for like being able to checkpoint sync from scratch. But I have implemented that. I will be releasing an updated image for DevNet 2, so it can be tested. But yeah, so I can release about DevNet 2 and DevNet 3 images for testing. But yeah, that's my update. Thanks.
Thanks, Mahir. It's Lambda.
Hello. From our side, we reduce memory usage during long syncs by offloading pending blocks to disk and improve the checkpoint sync code. So we have checkpoint sync. We have support for checkpoint sync in our last Docker image. We continue testing DevNet 3 implementation. We have a DevNet, an internal DevNet with 4 ETH Lambda nodes running, and they are finalizing okay, including the DevNet 3 changes. We wrote some documentation on checkpoint sync and consensus in our repo. So our next steps are review and polish the code for the DevNet 3 branch, and we'll work on a tool to simplify the review of DevNet logs. Thank you.
Thanks, Pablo. Lighthouse.
Thanks, Will. Yeah, apologies for like not being here in the probably 1 year, 1 month or something. But yeah, I've been like I just finished some of my work from the GLUAS update, so I'm gonna be start working on like lean chain, and I was looks like it's like a better thing that if I start targeting DevNet 3. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start working on that and then release the image once it's done. But yeah, it's gonna probably take some more time.
Very
Thanks.
cool. Thanks, Manas. Game team.
All right. Hello. On our own ends, on our own ends, we've integrated LinkSeek with Gene at the moment, basically for block and attestation signing, and of course also for signature verification. We also integrated lean metrics for DevNet 1 specification. By tomorrow, we should have the PR for Lean Quick Start so that we can start test for multi-client interop. So expect our PR by tomorrow, and basically that is where we are at, and then seeing how we can move to DevNet 2 and all that. So yeah, that's it from us at Gene. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks very much. Grandine, thanks. Solius, I saw you on the call, I believe.
Yeah, hi, do you hear me?
Yep. How are you?
Yes. So, yeah, we did multiple fixes for DevNet 2, so likely it's working better now and it's more stable than it was before. And for DevNet 3, there is still a lot of work for us.
Awesome. Thank you. I don't believe anyone's from Nimbus here, but final call for client updates. All right. So I guess moving forward to, or maybe even backward to DevNet stability, observability, metrics. Katya, you're usually on the ball with updates, or Partha. I don't know if there's anything that you wanted to add in this section.
Yes, hello everyone. So first of all, I'm sharing the link to the client's readiness for DevNet 3 issue. So I currently rely on the same tags the clients have for DevNet 2, like it will be DevNet 3. But if it changes, if you have any updates for this, please comment on these issues. So which images you prepare for DevNet 3. Regarding the metrics, I opened the PR for DevNet 3 metrics. So please check it, try to implement. So whatever comments you have, please leave your comments, because it's like the first implementation, so needs your attention. So it's mostly based on the committee aggregation PR. And if you need anything else, please let me know. And currently we are testing checkpoint sync. So yesterday I was trying to find some working combination of clients, and I found it for 4 clients currently. So we are testing Zim at the moment with checkpoint sync. As soon as we fix it, make it work, we will switch to its Lambda testing. And if Lantern is ready, then I need to restart it and test a Lantern as well. So that's it from my side. For Ream, I sent in the Ream channel in my notes about the latest image. I hope, Sharik, you have seen this.
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, so whenever I will restart the DevNet, so I probably add Ream again and Lantern, but currently we're still having the DevNet the finalized DevNet, and it's already almost 24 hours, so that's a good news. I even don't want to stop it, so trying to keep it live. Okay, just follow. I wonder if new client Jean, sorry if I pronounce it incorrectly, but are you in the tooling channel? Are you following? If not, please join. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll do that.
Great. Specifications, research, lean VM, signature aggregation.
Yeah, I can briefly talk about this. So this week I have continued working on the spec and the book. Right now, I have Interop test passing locally, so between just lean spec node and itself. So we have a couple of tests for this. I need to work on the sync stuff. For now, this seems a bit flaky, but yeah, I need to continue on this. But it seems that the networking part and everything related to fork choice and everything is pretty stable, because I didn't have anything weird, at least in the test. And so I wrote also like a part of the book a bit related to the 3SF Mini. I will publish that on the repo soon, so that new people can just read about it and be a bit informed about our consensus rules. Yeah, as a research point, we also discussed the fact of modernizing the actual beacon spec, how to merge with lean spec, and I also started to think about pubkey post-quantum registry. I will start probably soon to write a draft of a post. And yeah, a couple of podcasts that we made about a research topic, various stuff and everything. So yeah, that is basically me. I update. Emil, feel free to update on the lean VM side.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, everyone. I have finally finished the recursive aggregation stuff. We sent you in the chat a link to a test where there is the API available. It's not the official INSIG XMSS for now, but at least there is the API. And in the previous call, I explained that maybe you would use something like a Merkle tree of the pub keys of the attesters, but actually the most efficient approach was to simply not use this Merkle tree, but when you aggregate, when you want to verify an aggregated signature, you basically feed the list of the public keys, and that's it. So it's the most trivial way you can think of. And yes, that's mostly it, and a bunch of optimizations work in progress. But the important part is this recursive aggregation, yes, stuff. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Kamal and Emil. Any other topics in the research spec realm? If not,
I have a question regarding
Yeah.
the specs on the signature container. So last week I added the SSE test vectors into the lean spec, and tried to implement those vectors inside Ream, and it turned out that currently the signatures that are being serialized from the lean spec is basically like a structured signatures with like variable list like of the path and hashes. And while all other clients, including Ream, before trying out these vectors, are basically using the fixed bytes. I think Kobe also had an issue open in Lean spec some time ago as well, but it's not concluded yet. Just want to raise it here. Which way do we actually want to go? Like, if it's fixed bytes, then that's like what every client is doing. But it's not what's in the specs.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I basically like was trying to align Lantern with the spec. So I have also implemented in Lantern so that it could serialize the signature container such that like it doesn't it basically makes it variable rather than fixed size. But I have also added as a fallback if there are payloads being received that are serializing the container as fixed size, then it can also handle those payloads. So yeah, I think I reached out to the Zine team regarding this, and I was also unsure which approach we should take. Yeah.
Personally, both are fine to me. If I understand correctly your point, you mean like the SSE serialization of the signature container in the case of all the client is fixed because all of the dimensions of all the fields are known at compile time because everything depends on constant. But in the spec, we are not doing that. We are doing variable size things instead. This is what you mean. And so when you try to deserialize or to serialize a spec signature container, you don't arrive at the same result as a Ream signature container. I am right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, both are fine to me. We can check that. Yeah, I guess we can check that async, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can check. But probably,
Okay,
I think that if all the clients are doing fixed size, and I think that the fixed size stuff is a bit cheaper in terms of sizing and stuff. So maybe fixed size is the right approach in this case. I will check.
So I think what O is mentioning over here is that if, for example, I look at the signature class, the link that O has shared, and look at the hashes, so you have basically interpreted hashes a list of vector of FP and then the limit for it, right? So I think what O is trying to say is that instead of list, it should be just vector, and that should just give you a fixed size serialization. So the question is that why do you need to be variable in the spec? I didn't get that part.
No, I think that we don't need. I think that we don't need. I think this was just like a bad choice or like something that we don't need, I think.
Got it.
If
So we can just update it on the spec. Oh, yes.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think it was to do with the test and prod config in the spec that you have to support both like the shorter
Yes, but I think that since now we have this like this constant setup at the root of the repo, we can still do the same. I guess. I think. I need to check, but I think. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll talk to you offline about this. I'll revert green back to fixed size.
Great. Any other open discussion items? Okay. Guess we can call it a call. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
see you
everyone.
next week.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.